ॐ नमो नारायणाय ॐ नमो नारायणाय
Asmat Gurubhyo Namaha, Asmat Paravagurubhyo Namaha, Asmat Sarvagurubhyo Namaha. So we're continuing on with Puja Smarta ritual, and we came to the point of discussing Shodash Upachara. So let's go straight to the text. Worship with 16 services. Shodash Upachara Puja. Now the first part of the worship with 16 services, Upachara, begins. For each of the main offerings, one mantra of the Purusha Sukta, Rigveda 1090, is recited. The version of the Purusha Sukta, which is preserved in the Rigveda tradition, consists of 16 mantras. Other schools have versions of 18 or even 22 verses. As the number of services offered in the current puja exceeds 16, other Vedic mantras have also been employed. In respect to the contents, one cannot expect any connection between the meaning of the mantras of the Purusha Sukta and the services offered in the puja, apart from the fact that they number 16 with its symbolism is common. In the place of the mantras of the Purusha Sukta, or in addition to them, so-called Puranic mantras or mantras from the Puranic literature are given. These can be recited by women and others who to whom the recitation of Vedic mantras is traditionally forbidden. So, number 1, invocation. The puja begins with the invocation, for which the first mantra of the Purusha Sukta is employed. Avahana is not done. 1, in the case of Vishnu being worshipped in the Shalagram stone or Shiva being worshipped in the Banalinga. 2, in case of idols which have been permanently established in temples. In the first case, the theological explanation is that the deity is always present in these objects. In the second case, that the deity was invoked as present in the idol at the time of the first establishment or pratishta of the idol. In such cases, a handful of flowers is offered to the idol at this stage of puja to make the number of services 16. In case of temporarily worshipped idols of clay, etc., the avahana follows the rite of prana pratishta. See page 191, by which the deity is made to be present in the idol. Modern informants interpret avahana in that case as a request to the deity to be ready to accept the puja which is being offered. So here's the avahana. Om sahasra shirsa purushaha sahasraksha sahasrapat sabhumim vishpato vritva terishtaddhasangulam agacha deva devesha tejo rase jagatpate kriyamanam maya pujam grihana sura sattama Shri Amukha means whatever or whatever personality. Devatabhyo namaha avahanarte pushpanjalim samarpayami. Om, the 1,000 heads hath Purushaha, 1,000 eyes, 1,000 feet. On every side pervading earth, he fills a space 10 fingers wide. Come, Lord of the God of gods, mass of splendor, Lord of the world, accept the puja which is performed by me, best of the gods. Salutation to the noble deities so-and-so. For invocation, I offer a handful of flowers. 1-2, the seat. With the second verse of Purusha Sukta, the deity is offered a tulasi, holy basil leaf, as a substitute for a seat, which is decorated with gold and jewels. The offering of a seat to deities is a custom known from Vedic times. Compare the invitation of King Soma to the Vedic fire sacrifice. So asana, Om Purusha Evedagam Sarvam Yadbhutam Yatcha Bhavyam Utamitatva Sheshano Yarannenati Rohati Nanaratna Samayuktam Karta Svara Vibhushitam Asanam Devadevesha Priyartam Pratigrihyatam. Shri Amukha Devatabhyo Namaha Asanarte Tulasi Patram Samarpayami. Om, this Purusha is all that yet hath been and all that is to be, the Lord of immortality, which waxes great still by food, Lord of the God of gods, accept for your pleasure the seat which is studded with various jewels and decorated with gold. Salutation to the noble deity so-and-so. For the seat I offer a tulsi leaf. 1-3. Water for washing the feet. The offerings, asana padya agya achmaniya, 1-1 to 1-5, are relics from the old Indian ritual of honoring distinguished guests, argya. According to the Paraskara Griha Sutra 131, to 6 persons the argya reception is due: to the teacher, to the officiating priest, to the father-in-law, to the king, to the friend, and to the shnataka. Shnataka means a brahmacharin, or a celibate student who has finished his course of study and taken a bath. The reception consists of 1, offering a mat for sitting, and one for keeping the feet. 2, water for washing the feet. 3, argya, water. 4, water for sipping. 5, honey mixture, that is the madhuparka. And 6, a cow. Likewise, the deity receives water for washing the feet, argya water, and water for sipping. At this stage of the puja, the devotee pours water on the feet of the deity, and washing the feet is a ritual rather than physical purification to remove evil and elements of enmity. Padya. Om etavanasya mahima ato jayagamisya purushaha padosya vishpabhutani chpadasyamritam devi padyam grahana devesha sarvakshema samarta bho bhaktya samarpita pitam deva lokanata namostute. Shri Amukha Devatabhyo Namaha padyam samarpayami. Om, so mighty is his greatness, yea, greater than this is Purusha. All creatures are one-fourth of him, 3/4 eternal life in heaven. The Lord of the gods, who is able to give all happiness, take the water for washing the feet, which is offered with devotion. God, Lord of the world, salutation to you, salutation to the noble deities so-and-so. I offer water for washing the feet. 1-4, argya. Water into which several ingredients like sandalwood paste, akshata, etc. have been mixed is offered to the deity for honorific purposes. This water is usually to be accepted in the hollow of the cupped hands, and after thus signifying its acceptance is poured out. This is followed by sipping of water. Argya. Om tripad udva udayit purushaha pado osyeha bhavat punaha tato vishpan vyakramate shashanana shane abhi namaste devadevesha namaste dadanidhara namaste jagadadhara argyam na pratigrihyatam. Shri Amukha Devatabhyo Namaha Argyam Samarpayami. Om. With 3/4 Purusha went up, 1/4 of him again was here. Thence he strode out to every side over what eats not and what eats. Salutation to him, Lord of the God of gods. Salutation to you, Vishnu. Salutation to you, support of the world, accept our argya water. Salutation to the noble deities so-and-so. I offer argya water. 1-5, water for sipping. Water for sipping is received in the hands, received in the hands is offered for purification. Previously, the devotee himself had to perform achmana as an act of purification. Later, Achmaniya will be offered immediately after the offering of some services like baths and garments. So here's Achmaniya. Om tasmad virada jayata virajwadi purushaha sajata vachiritita paschad bhumimato puraha. Kapurava sitam toyam mandakinya samahritam. Achamyatam jagannatha mayadatam hi bhaktitaha. Shri Amukha Devatabhyo Namaha Achmaniyam Samarpayami. Om, from him Viraj was born. Again, Purusha from Viraj was born. As soon as he was born, he spread eastwards and westward over the earth. Lord of the world, sip the water, which I offer with devotion, which is scented with camphor and which was brought from the Ganga. Salutation to the noble deity so-and-so. I offer water for sipping. 1.6, material for bath. The deity is bathed with pure water. See illustration 23, which is identified with the water of sacred rivers. Then follow baths with the 5 nectars. So it's interesting footnote here. Vishnu Smriti, chapter 22, verse 75, for occasions of in which to do Achamana. Having sneezed, having slept, having eaten, going to eat, or to study, having drunk water, having bathed, having spat, having put on his garment, having walked on a high road, having discharged urine or voided excrements, and having touched the bones no longer moist with fat of a 5-toed animal, he must sip water. Translation by Jolie. Let's continue on. We have now, so we finished the 5 nectars, right? The 5 nectars: milk, curd, meaning yogurt, ghee, honey, and sugar. And finally, a bath with water into which sandalwood paste, ganda, has been mixed. After completing each bath, the deity is washed with pure water, receives water for sipping, Achamaniya, and is offered sandalwood paste, unbroken rice, akshara, and a flower. Just as the abhishek to one, the baths purify the deity from impurities and at the same time transfer the qualities of the substances that are used for bath to the deity. Substances like milk, curd, etc. have certain medicinal properties which are beneficial for the skin. Yogurt or curd, honey, and ghee are already used in Vedic ritual for abhishek. Apastamba Shrauta Sutra 22.25.5 mentions consecration of the sacrificer with curd. Apastamba Shrauta Sutra 22.25.8 with ghee. Bodhayana Shrauta Sutra 18.5 with milk. AB, I'm not sure what that is, 8.21 explains the use of various liquids which are used in the consecration of a king and their significance as follows. Kurds are power. Kurds is power in this world, in that he anoints him with curds. Verily, thus he confers power upon him. Honey is the sap in plants and trees, in that he anoints with honey. Verily, thus he confers sap upon him. Ghee is the brilliance of animals, in that he anoints with ghee. Verily, thus he confers brilliance upon him. Waters are the immortal in the world, in that he anoints with water, thereby he confers immortality upon him. So that apparently comes from AB. I'm not sure about that. It could be Antiyami Brahman or whatever it is. 882. Dealing with the substances used in the Purna Abhisheka of king explains. The Purna Abhisheka would be the consecration or the coronation of a king. In that there is curd, honey, and ghee, and it is the sap of plants and the waters. Verily, thus he confers upon him the sap of plants and the waters. The Shadapada Brahmana 751, describing the construction of the Vedic fire altar, states, he then puts down a living tortoise. He anoints it with sour curds, honey, and ghee. Sour curds doubtless are a form of this earth world, ghee of the air and honey of the yonder sky, or sour curds are the life, sap of this earth world, ghee that of the air and honey of the yonder sky. The substances, curd and ghee and honey, occur also as ingredients of the madhuparka, which is offered as food to the honored guest. Accordingly, some speak of madhuparka shnana instead of panchamrita shnana. The 5 substances for the baths are kept in a separate vessel or in a special cup. In Marathi, this is called a panchapali. See illustration Q. The leftovers of these materials used for the baths are offered as food offering naivedya to the deity. Dharmashastras state that some deities are not to be bathed, while others, like those made of clay, are never bathed. In such cases, the bath may be offered to the reflection of the deity as seen in a mirror. So here's the Shnanya. Om Yat Purushena Havisa Deva Yagyamatanvata Vasanto Asyasi Rajam Gresma Idmas Saradavihi Ganga Saraswati Reva Payo Payoshni Narmada Jalaihi Snapitosi Maya Deva Tata Shantim Kurushvame Sri Amukha Devatabhyo Namaha Snaniyam Samarpayami Panchamritaihi Snapayishe. Om, when gods prepare the sacrifice with Purusha as their offering, its oil was spring, the holy gift was autumn, the summer was wood. God, I bathe you with water from Ganga, Saraswati, Reva, Payoshni, and Narmada. Give me peace. Salutation to the noble deity so-and-so. I offer material for bath. I shall give a bath with the 5 nectars. 161, bath with milk. Next, the deity is bathed with milk, while the devotee recites a verse from a hymn to Soma, Rigveda 191:16, also Rigveda 9:31:4, which suggests an identification of milk and Soma. This mantra is employed in different contexts. According to several texts, it is recited when milk is being offered. When milk is being added as an ingredient to the mixture of the 5 cow products, panchagavya, payashnana, that is milk bath, om apyaya shvasame tute vishvatas soma vishniyam vajasya sangate kama deno samudbhutam devarshi pitri triptidam Payo dadami devesha snanartam pratigrihyatam. Sri Amukha Devatabhyo Namaha snanate payashnanam samarpayami. Payashnanantaram shudodaka snanam samarpayami. Shudodaka snanamantaram achamaniyam samarpayami. Sakala pujarte gandakshita pushpani samarpayami. Om Soma, wax great. From every side may vigorous powers unite in thee. Be in the gathering place of strength. Lord of gods, I offer milk, which comes from the wish-fulfilling cow and which satisfies gods, seers, and forefathers. Accept it for a bath. Salutation to the noble deity so-and-so. For a bath, I offer a bath with milk. After the bath with milk, I offer a bath with pure water. After the bath with pure water, I offer water for sipping. As a substitute for a complete puja, I offer sandalwood paste, unbroken rice, and a flower. 162, bath with curd or yogurt. While a bath with curd is given to the deity, the last verse of a hymn to Dadi Kravan or Dadi Kras, Rigveda 4:39:6, probably a divine horse, is recited. This mantra came to be used in connection with curd due to the phonetic similarity between the name Dadi Kras and the word Dadi, curd. There is a long tradition of employing this mantra in rituals connected with curd, like eating curd, adding curd to the mixture of the cow products, panchagavya, or bathing with curd. Here's the curd bath, the Dadishnanam. Om Darikrabno Akarsham Jishnor Swasyavajinaha Surabino Mukha Karite Pranayugam Siddharisite Chandramandala Sankasam Sarvadeva Priyam Tadi Snanartam Te Mayadhatam Priyartam Pratigruhyatam Shri Amukha Devatabhyo Namaha Darishnanam Samarpayami Darishnanantaram Shurodakashnanam Samarpayami Shurodakashnanamantaram Achmaniyam Samarpayami Sakala Pujarte Gandakshada Pushpani Samarpayami Om. So have I glorified with praise strong Dadi Kravan, conquering steed. Sweet may he make our mouths. May he prolong the days we have to live, except for your bath, the curd, which I have offered you for great pleasure, which looks as white as the full moon and is dear to all gods. Salutation to the noble deities so-and-so. I offer a bath with curd. After the bath with curd, I offer a bath with pure water. After the bath with pure water, I offer water for sipping. As a substitute for a complete puja, I offer sandalwood paste, unbroken rice, and a flower. 163, bath with ghee. The mantra employed for the bath with ghee comes from a hymn from to Agni, Rig Veda 2.3.11, and refers to the oblation of ghee in the fire. Already, I guess it's Satyayana Shravana Sutra 8.4.1 employs this mantra for an offering of ghee. VHS, which would be Vaikhanasa Smarta Sutra, right? 8.29 prescribes it for bathing the idol or the deity with ghee. Grita Shnanam or ghee bath. Om Gritam Mimikshe Gritam Asya Yonir Grite Shrito Gritam Vasya Dama Anuswadham Avaha Madhas Yasva Swaha Kritam Rishabha Vakshi Havyam Ajam Suranam Ahara Ajam Yagye Pratistitam Ajam Pavitram Paramam Snanatam Pratigruhyatam. Shri Amukha Devatabhyo Namaha Gridashnanam Samarpayami Gridashnanantaram Shurodakashnanam Samarpayami Shurodakashnanamantaram Achamaniyam Samarpayami Sakala Pujarte Gandakshada Pushpani Samarpayami. Om. Oil has been mixed. Oil is his habitation. In oil he rests. Oil is his proper province. Come as thy want is, O thou steer, rejoice thee, bear off the obligation duly consecrated. Ghee is the food of the gods. Ghee is rooted in sacrifice, except for a bath, the purest ghee. Salutation to the noble deities so-and-so. I offer a bath with ghee. After the bath with ghee, I offer a bath with pure water. After the bath with pure water, I offer water for sipping. As a substitute for a complete puja, I offer sandalwood paste, unbroken rice, and a flower. 164, the bath with honey. The three Vedic mantras employed for the bath with honey, which is considered as the essence of plants, are taken from a hymn to the Vishve Devas, Rig Veda 190, 6-8, and have the sweetness of nature as their theme. Several applications of these Madhumati verses are known. The Sadapada Brahmana 7.5.1.4, their recitation accompanies the anointing of a living tortoise with honey while constructing the Vedic fire altar. Vaikhanasa Smarta Sutra 8.29 employs these mantras for giving a bath with honey to the deity. Madhushnanam or honey bath. Om Madhuvataritayate Madhuksharanti Sindavaha Madhvirna Santva Voshadihi Madhunaktam uto shasho madhumat partivam rajaha madhu dhyao na pita madhuman na vanaspatir madhuman astu suryaha madvir gavo bhavantu naha sarvo shadi samutpanam piyusha sadrisham madhu snanatam te prayachami grahana parameshwara. Shri Amukha Devatabhyo Namaha Madhushnanam Samarpayami Madhushnanantaram Surodakashnanam Samarpayami Surodakashnanantaram Achamaniyam Samarpayami Sakala Pujarte Gandakshada Pushpani Samarpayami. Om. The winds waft sweets, the rivers pour sweets for the man who keeps the law. So may the plants be sweet for us. Sweet be the night and sweet the dawns, sweet the terrestrial atmosphere. Sweet be our Father, heaven to us. May the tall tree be full of sweets for us, and full of sweets the sun. May our milk kind be sweet for us. Honey, which is like nectar and is produced from all herbs, I offer you for a bath. Accept it, highest Lord. Salutation to the noble deities so-and-so. I offer a bath with honey. After the bath with honey, I offer a bath with pure water. After the bath with pure water, I offer water for sipping. As a substitute for a complete puja, I offer sandalwood paste, unbroken rice, and a flower. 165. Bath with sugar. The Vedic mantra recited while giving a bath with sugar forms part of the hymn to Soma, Rigveda 985.6, which describes the sweet svadu flavor of Soma. The word svadu also suggests sugar, and that is probably why this verse came to be used in this context. Sugar does not occur among the substances used in the Madhuparka, but belongs to the group of 5 sweet substances, pancha madhura, apart from its medicinal qualities. For a bath with sugar as one of the 5 nectars which are used for giving a bath to Durga, see Linga Purana mentions bath with milk, curd, honey, ghee, and sugar. Of these, the one with sugar is said to give the maximum fruit. Also, the Vaganasa Smarta Sutra 829 mentions sugarcane juice, ikshu rasa, together with milk, curd, ghee, honey, as part of 5 nectars to be used in the bathing of the deity. Vaikhanasa Smarta Sutra 858 employs Rigveda 985.6, not in connection with sugar, but for an offering of Achamaniya after the offering of betel, the betel nut. Okay. Some other mantra down here has something to do with the different elements here in the Panchamadras, the five sweet things: Kshiram, Shaudram, Ritam, Draksha, Shakara, Cha, Briguttama, Idam Cha Panchamaduram, Balim Dadyat Sukapradam. Okay. So what were we saying about we ended off here, this sentence is, apart from its medicinal qualities, sugar is used as a scraping agent to remove dirt and the effects of oiliness. So Shakara Snanam, or the sugar bath. Om Swadu Payaswa Divyaya Janmane Swadurindrasya Swahavit Tunamne Swadu Mitraya Varunaya Vayave Brihaspataye Maruman Adabhyaha Ikshudanda Samudbhutad Bhuta Divya Shakaraya Hadim Snapayami Sada Bhaktya Prito Bhava Sureshwara. Shri Amukha Devatabhyo Namaha. Shakara Snanam Samarpayami. Shakara Snanam Antaram. Shurodaka Snanam Samarpayami. Shurodaka Snanam Antaram. Achmaniyam samarpayami sakala pujarte gandakshara pushpani samarpayami. Om, flow onward, sweet of flavor for the heavenly race, for Indra, sweet, whose name is easily invoked. Flow sweet for Mitra, Varuna, and Vayu, rich in meat. Meat? Maybe it means meat. Okay, so inviolable for Brihaspati. I always bathe Hari with devotion with divine sugar, which comes from the stem of sugarcane. Be pleased, O Lord of the gods. Salutation to the noble deities so-and-so, I offer a bath with sugar. After the bath with sugar, I offer a bath with pure water. After the bath with pure water, I offer water for sipping. As a substitute for a complete puja, I offer sandalwood paste, unbroken rice, and a flower. 166. Bath with water with sandalwood paste. After the baths with the 5 nectars, a 6th bath with water is offered, to which fresh sandalwood paste has been added. The mantra employed here comes from the famous Sri Sukta, which is in the Rig Veda Kila section 587.9. As it begins with the word ganda or oda, it came to be used for ganda sandalwood paste. This mantra occurs in different contexts as a special mantra of the goddess Sri in connection with the adding of cow dung or gomaya to the mixture of the 5 cow products, and as a 5th mantra to be used in the performance bath with clay, Mritika Snana. Afterwards, the deity is bathed with pure, often hot water with the mantras Apo Hista Rig Veda 10.9, 1-3, belonging to a hymn to the waters, are recited. These verses are employed whenever water is sprinkled in rituals, that is, during the marjana rite of the Sandhya Vandanam. So here is the Gandodaka, or the sandalwood water bath, Gandodaka Snanam. Om Gandadvaram Duraddarsham Nityapushtam Karishinim Ishwarigum Igum Sarvabhutanam Tamihopas Hvaye Sriyam Kapuraila Samayuktam Sugandhi Dravya Samyutam Gandodakam Mayadhatam Snanatam Pratigvihyatam. Shri Amukadevatabhyo Namaha. Shastam Gandodaka Snanam Samarpayami. Apo Hista Mayo Bhavastana Uje Diratana Maheranaya Chakshase. Yo Vashivatamo Rasastasya Bhajyate Hanaha. Usatiri Vamataraha Tasma Arangamamavo Yasyakshayaya Jinvata Po Janeta Chinaha. Shudoraka Snanam Samarpayami. Om, I invoke here Shri, who is perceptible through odor, invincible, who is always well supplied, abounding in dung, the ruler of all beings, except the water with sandalwood paste, which I have given for a bath, which is mixed with camphor, cardamom, and enriched with fragrant substances. Salutation to the noble deities so-and-so, I offer the 6th bath of water with sandalwood paste. Yea waters are beneficent. So help ye us to ye waters are beneficent. So help ye us to energy that we may look on great delight. Okay. The next section is give us a portion of the sap, the most auspicious that you have, like mothers in their longing love. To you we gladly come for him, to whose abode ye send us on, and waters give us procreant strength. I offer a bath with pure water. 1.7. Short puja after bath. After the bath, a short puja follows, where the deity is offered sandalwood paste for bespearing the body, unbroken rice as a substitute for ornaments, flowers and leaves, incense, a lamp, and food. The food, usually the leftovers of the substances used for the baths with 5 nectars, is offered in a particular manner to be explained later on in section 211. After the meal, water for washing the hands and the mouth, sandalwood paste for rubbing on the hands, betel nut or betel pan, or what's called tambulam, and a gift are offered. The worshipper performs circumambulation and prostrates himself before the deity. Flowers consecrated by mantras are offered. The worship is then completed and dedicated along with the merit accruing from it to Brahman, the highest reality indicated by the words Om Tat Sat at the end, I guess. The worshipper takes away the flowers used in the puja, in the worship, to the northern direction. With this act, the first part of the puja is complete. This is also the part which is to be performed daily, while the second part, where these and other services occur in an elaborate form, is performed when there is sufficient time or a special occasion. For detailed explanations of the various services offered, see the particular places of the text of the second part of the puja. Shnanotara Svalpa Puja means a small puja which comes after the snanam. Amukadevatabhyo namaha. Vilepanarte chandanam samarpayami. Amukadevatabhyo namaha. So in current practice, he symbolically takes up one flower. So at the end, it's interesting. He's quoting here Bhagavad Gita 17:23. Om Tat Sat iti nirdesho brahmanas trivida smitaha. Brahmanas tena vedascha yagyascha vihita pura. So then he says, in current practice, he symbolically takes up one flower, smells it, and throws it in the northern direction. The north is an auspicious direction, the region of men, as opposed to the south, which is the region of manes or the ancestors. According to Gobilagriya Sutra 191, the remnants of the burnt offering, havis, are taken away in the northern direction. Ataitad davir uchistam udag udvasya. So continuing on, alankarnate akshatan samarpayami amukadevatabhyo namaha pujarte pushpani tulsi patrani cha samarpayami amukadevatabhyo namaha bilva patrani durvang kuram cha samarpayami amukadevatabhyo namaha dupam samarpayami amukadevatabhyo namaha deepam samarpayami amukadevatabhyo namaha naivedyarte nana vida kadyam sakaram va samarpayami amritopastaramasi om pranaya swaha om apanaya swaha om dhyanaya swaha om udanaya swaha om sahanaya swaha om brahmane swaha naivedya madhye prashanarte paniyam samarpayami Om pranaya swaha, om apanaya swaha, om dhyanaya swaha, om udanaya swaha, om samanaya swaha, om brahmane swaha. Uttaraposhanam samarpayami, hastaprakshalanam samarpayami, mukhaprakshalanam samarpayami. Karodvartanarte chandanam samarpayami, mukhavasartam pugipalatambulam samarpayami. Suvana pushpadakshinam samarpayami. Amukadevatabhyo namaha. Padakshinam namaskaram cha samarpayami. Mantra pushpam samarpayami. Anena yata jnanena krita purvaradanena amukadevata priyatam namama. Om tat sat brahma paramastu. Uttaradishi nirmalyam visarjayet. Salutation to the deities and so on. I offer sandalwood paste for besmearing, salutation to the deities, and so on. As a substitute for ornaments, I offer unbroken rice, salutation to the deities, and so on and so on. As a substitute for a complete puja, I offer flowers and tulsi leaves, salutation to the deities, so and so. I offer bilva leaves and blades of durva grass, salutation to the deities, so and so. I offer incense, salutation to the deities, so and so. I offer a lamp, salutation to the deity, so-and-so. For food, I offer sweet food of various types or sugar as a symbol of types of food. You are the seat of nectar. Om Swaha to prana. Om Swaha to apana. Om Swaha to vyana. Om Swaha to udanaya. Om Swaha to samana. Om Swaha to Brahman. During the meal, I offer water for drinking. Om Swaha to prana. Om Swaha to apana. Om Swaha to vyana. Om Swaha to udana. Om Swaha to samana. Om Swaha to Brahman. I offer the final aposhana. I offer water for washing the hands. I offer water for washing the mouth. I offer sandalwood paste for rubbing on the hands. I offer betel for scenting the mouth. I offer the gift of a golden flower. Salutation to the deity so-and-so. I offer circumambulation and prostration. I offer flowers consecrated by mantras.
Om Namo Narayana